Hello friends, this is the worm bin that I made yesterday, and as you can see all the worms, they've come on top and some have fallen on the floor. So definitely they have not liked this bin, and I have to see what has to be done about this. You can see they have come out of the bucket over here, and there's a huge clump that has fallen on the floor. So definitely they are not too fond of the new worm bin. There's some here collecting on the handle. It's very upsetting when you make a new worm bin and you see this happening, and these were all my big worms. So I'm going to try and put them back in my old bin. Let's see. Morning shocker when I found the worms clumped and fallen to the floor, and many of them died, but fortunately I could rescue most of them and put them back in the original worm bin that I had harvested them from. So it's not about a few worms just trying to come up to the and just wandering around in the bin. When clumps of them collect together, it means that they are in distress and something is not right in the worm bin. And it is not because of the ventilation holes that I had made. If everything is right in the worm bin, they will not come out. If you can see my previous rectangular worm bins, I don't have a cover for them. They just stacked in a step ladder manner for ventilation, and I don't have even a single worm that comes out from these. So it's not about the ventilation holes. If there is something wrong, then they will want to escape that environment, and there are still some few worms inside. All of them, most of them have come out, but that I was going through it earlier. I can still see some worms inside, so I have no idea now, because this has happened to me before, only I haven't documented it earlier. Whenever one makes a new worm bin, at least for us beginners, there is always this risk of the worms trying to escape. Of course, I forgot to leave the lid open here and keep the light on, but I don't think that was the issue, because the number of worms that had fallen on the floor clumped up together, definitely they did not like the environment of the bin. They were just stressed for some reason. So, and what I've read online and seen videos talking about this is, you just let this bin remain as it is for a week or 2 weeks, and whatever is wrong just sorts itself out, and then the worms can go back inside. So for the moment my new worm bin is on hold, and I have put the worms back to where they came from, in this bin. And I think most of them made it, because so this one is kind of really not moving much, and but I think most of them I just put over here. They have gone inside, so let's hope for the best. Okay, so I examined the contents of the bin, and I've figured out what the problem was. The bin had heated up, and hence the worms were trying to get out, and this is the problem with a circular bin like this. The worms don't really have place to move away to another corner. So what I've done is the bedding, the cow manure and the food that was there, I've put it on one side, and the cardboard and the dried leaves I've put on here, so that there are still worms in this and they're still alive. So I've just partitioned it like this, so that the worms can be on this side, and I think eventually things should settle down. There are quite a few worms still there, so hopefully I'll be able to recover this project soon.